Here we go. Ba-da-da. That out of the way. Also, hello, Lancer. I can see you there. Hiding.
Rip Groovy. Dude, shit, that's right. I gotta do the final Groovy listen tonight.
Tomorrow is his final day in existence.
I don't know if they're gonna end it on the day or on...
That's what they said.
Oh,
Tomorrow,
okay.
Wednesday, August 30th.
Don't you mean Monday?
Yeah, tomorrow. Man,
I thought you said Wednesday.
August 30th. Weird.
I was like, what?
I was like, what? I didn't even calculate in my brain that I said Wednesday. But no, tomorrow, Monday, August 30th.
What does Sheridan mean by he'll get the pooper scooper? Is that something I need to be aware of?
In case you get eaten.
Ah.
Alright, so. Sum up what happened last time. After a quick discussion and bargain with the Moonlit Hunt, you went to take the chains of it upon yourself, but decided that it might be a good idea to activate the tower. This was, in fact, a terrible idea. Absorbing one of the runes, it threw you through a portal, and you ended up on the top of a mountain. Stone walls kind of rise up to either side of you, both north and south, and stairs head to the east while the path stairs head to the west while the path continues. Map is yours.
Well, for the unaware, Archimedes did in fact bargain with the Moonlit Hunt, and now does resemble that of the Moonlit Hunt himself. Archimedes stands tall, 6 foot exact. His tattoos have changed from a fluorescent blue to a snow-like white. In addition, 2 new chain tattoos now seem to overlay existing tattoos that lie along his arms, running up to his shoulders and finally ending at the breasts. In addition, Archimedes' once closed eye now lies open, with a blank black void and an iris that resembles a moon. Archimedes will simply continue moving down. Right. It's the only way to go from here.
The way to go down... Well, that's more up the mountain. The way to go down the mountain is the other path. That's the disincline.
And I will go this way.
Alright. Continue that way. As you continue down the mountain... One moment. Pause.
Okay.
Go ahead and... what are you doing? Are you trying to hide? Are you trying to... Are you climbing up the walls? What are you doing?
Archimedes Samira does not hide.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah, I know. Playing the character, though.
I get it.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Alright.
He might climb a wall if he sees, like, a shortcut. Because he does have a climbing speed.
Yep. I mean, you can just climb. It's hard to see a shortcut from the bottom of the wall. Because, you know, they're just walls.
You're right. I'm saying if he sees a shortcut somewhere later down the line, he will instinctively go for it.
Alright.
Because, I mean, like, why wouldn't you?
You may continue on your path.
Now that I mention it, up here, does this seem to be like a tall point?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna climb up it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna jump off down here after surveying my location.
Alright, well, one moment. I'm going to go ahead and yank you somewhere so you can survey your location.
Okay.
This here and all right, you're here.
I sure am. Whoa. Okay.
The tower you see to the south of you, which is several. Each of these squares is a single day's worth of travel.
Okay.
That tower.
That's the thing.
That tower is the Tower of Glass. This, all the way. This, all the way to the far south. I've only really marked important places because, again, I've just started making this map.
That's fine.
Is Avusen. You have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-day trek if you wish to return to Avusen.
Looks like we're going to that tower, boys.
Oh no. Alright. How are you heading towards the tower?
Well, this is a better question. I know of our entrance to the
Yes.
wherever we spawn.
The ruins that you entered the tower from are here.
They're down there.
Yeah.
But I can go to the tower manually from there.
You can go to the outside of the tower, but nobody has ever entered the tower from that pathway and survived. Because the thick energy around it is just chaos magic incarnate.
Yep, that's fair. Okay.
It is the strongest wild magic insofar that any who attempt... Well, first off, any who get close to it are struck by bolts of lightning, fireballs, everything that just kind of appears out of nowhere because of the wild chaos. Beyond that, those that are powerful enough to calm the arcane energy and enter the tower, or even muscle their way through and survive, have never been found. Again, they've never been seen.
Alright, so probably gotta go to the ruins then.
It would be...
Which means...
You know that's the safe place.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9 days journey.
Yeah.
Alright. Guess I'll head down there. I'm going to look at my inventory very quickly.
Alright. You have 16 days worth of rations and 2.5 days worth of water.
Yep.
Realistically, once you hit the desert, you will need double the water.
Yep.
Otherwise, you will start making Constitution saving throws.
So I'm pretty high up, right?
At the moment, yes. The air is kind of thin.
Would it... Oh, man. How's the air up here? Is it
Very
forceful?
Thin.
So it's thin. Is there a lot of pressure? Do I feel a lot of the wind like pushing up?
Definitely there would be some pressure, yeah.
Could I make a common sense check? Actually, you know what? Could I make a check as a sailor to know whether or not a sail-like substance would be able to hold in this kind of weather?
Hold against what is the more question.
Could I use it as a sail for myself to descend?
You mean like a parachute?
Yeah.
If you had the strength to hold it, and you managed to maneuver yourself away from the updrafts, you probably could descend the mountain with a sail. However, do be wary. You are very, very visible when doing that.
You know, it's time like these where I know it's not the smart thing to do. but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh man. I appreciate the warning though, Doom. I really do.
I'm just telling you what your character is if your character dies,
Now,
on you. Not
here
me.
we see the splattered remains of Archimedes and Luna. Moving on to the next exhibit of the end of the world.
Here we see the moonlit hunt freed.
True.
And do
Nah,
remember,
yeah.
if you are in a pinch, you can attempt to unbind one of the chains the moonlit hunt for power.
It's true. I'll do that later, though. I have something planned. Don't you worry.
I mean, it's all on you, man.
I do.
I
I have
just work
something
here.
planned for that. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a big swig of some alcohol. I now have 3.5. Gonna need it for this shit. Archie's
Right.
never flown before.
A lot of fucking beer. Alright. How are you trying to stabilize the parachute for yourself? Or
Well-
are you just grabbing?
Well, Archimedes is gonna pull out the blanket he uses for sleeping. He's gonna just grab the ends and hope to God that that shit prevents
Alright.
prevents gravity, I guess.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna roll some dice. And you're going to start a descent down the mountain in full view of every creature on the mountain.
I hope they stare.
Oh no. And the next one.
Is that good?
Okay.
Wrong, brother.
And
Is
the
that
next
good?
one.
Is that good?
Oh no. Okay.
Is-
And the next one.
That one has to be good. It's 100. It's the top one.
Alright. So, the wind roll. The wind is utterly aggressive today, and I need you to make me a strength check. A raw strength check. No modifier other than your strength.
Ross.
To
raw
try and steer
strength.
yourself in the right direction.
That's a 4.
This is very
Alright.
intense.
Alright. Now we're going to roll
But if it was athletics, it'd be a +6.
6. 1. 6. Actually, the wind takes you where you want to go. Alright, you start your descent to the mountain. Beyond that.
Huh.
Yeah, 6 was south. Got lucky.
I guess I did get lucky, yeah.
64. Alright. You hear... If I have it. Just because I can get this.
It's a fucking roar.
One moment. Trying to find my search option.
Oh man, I just thought of something fucking hilarious.
What is it?
Nothing.
Alright.
I will totally fucking do it if I get the chance, though.
Cannot find the roar sound effect. So yes, you do hear an ominous roar booming out below you from the mountain face.
I'm gonna keep going. It's none of my
You
business.
hear the wing beats kick up. Next one. Need to roll this. See. Oh no. Alright. A flash of starlight is all you see for but a moment. But wait a moment. Fucking day. Why are there stars? Then you look up, and it is no longer day, and the night has seemed to stretch out for miles around you.
Huh. Who
And
turned out lights?
I'm going to move you to a new map now.
I'm gonna ask the hunt. Did you do this?
No.
Then it seems we have company.
Oh boy, you have company. You've stumbled into an area. Would have been best if you had not. Alright.
More like they resided in an area they should not have.
Go ahead and change your vision to whatever your normal dark vision is, because it is now night.
Yep. Can the hunt see in the dark?
Yes. But the hunt is not currently using her eyes.
Yep.
That is a power you have not unlocked yet.
Yep, that's totally fair. I will ask him if he can steer me in the right direction.
He'll tell you. Land.
I'll go ahead and land.
Alright.
Do I'm assuming I could just like let go of the thing and then
Yeah.
grab it again, let go.
Make me an acrobatics check to land.
Yeah. I'm doing the Breath of the Wild thing where you spam X. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not actually how it works.
Shh. I forgot to add mod, but that's still a 4.
Okay, hard landing. You take...
I'll probably second win this.
22
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the ground.
Might need to do more than second wind. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rune of blood already.
Alright, go ahead and roll your 4d6, see if you can heal up. Well, alright, you're down.
That's something.
10. Do you do anything now that you're in pitch blackness?
You know, that's a good question. Give me just a moment to think. I need to calculate HP too.
You see
So I'm down
stars
to
moving in the sky
I'm down to
above.
27. I'm a navigator. Can I tell those stars are natural?
Go ahead and make me a navigator's check. Int based.
Yep, I believe I have proficiency.
Yeah.
Yep, I do.
I mean, if you have navigator's tools, then yeah, you're proficient.
I do. Yep, I get them as a sailor. Okay, so that's just a +2. 13.
It's pretty common sense. Seeing as stars don't normally dash around in the sky, no. Not natural at all.
Not natural at all. Well, seeing as though I can't see, and the hunt can see, I'm going to ask the hunt in my head. I'm assuming we've been talking in my head.
Yes.
But
Yeah, you can talk
okay.
you can commune with the hunt in your head.
I'll actually test it out first. I'll be like,
Hey, can you hear me if I talk in here?
Jesus Christ. Yes.
just a minute, voice mod is... There we go. Okay, so Archimedes will just nod and he'll say,
I'll have to stop thinking of dirty stuff then, for your sake.
Anyway. Now what?
Pray, on a scale from 1 to 10, how fucked would you say we are?
The hunt will just say... Better run.
Okay, point taken.
And you hear a whoop as stars are on the ground behind you.
New, I'm gonna start running.
Alright. Okay. I need you. This is gonna be an athletics check. You are blind at the moment. Your character is currently blind. You cannot see jack shit. The hunt can only steer you in a kind of third-person manner, which is not helpful. To running away. To, like, walking, it'd be enough, but to running away, it's not really useful. So
I'm gonna ask if he knows I'm here. Whatever's doing this.
do you say that out loud or like?
In my head.
Oh, okay. It will say,
Landed behind.
Okay, I'm gonna just light a torch then.
you pull out a torch.
Why not?
All right,
Might as well.
Go ahead, and I will make you a torch object real quick.
I'm gonna just keep it on my person. You wanna just give me sight range for that?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Give yourself a sight range of 40.
Yep. Probably easier, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Alright. Alright. 40 sight range. Bam.
No.
Oh boy.
And it,
Oh boy, look at that.
as you're lighting the torch, it creeps closer.
Archimedes looks back. Just an audible.
One moment. I need.
Time to skedaddle, as they say.
Give me a moment. No, you're stuck there for a moment.
I'm not gonna go right now. I'm just
I get
saying
it.
it's in general. It's time to skedaddle.
All right. This should. Is there an echo now? I can't do it
There
myself.
is.
Cool. Faith is the You hear echo out behind you.
Wait,
Is this?
could you repeat that?
Faith está fail.
I'm guessing I don't recognize that language.
Well, what languages do you speak?
Glad you asked. You never asked before. Archie only speaks Common and Thieves' King.
Oh man, no, you don't.
And he
As a
barely
human,
speaks
don't you
Common.
get 2 languages?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
It's a neat quirk that I always like to put on Archie. Because why would someone unintelligent know more than one language?
But you see this creature creeping towards you. It seems to be very obviously a dragon made out of starlight and black energy.
Does it seem hostile?
At the moment, it hasn't taken any action other than coming closer to you. But seeing as you have not answered it, it will swap to common and say, "What are you doing here, filthy ingrate?"
Oh, fantastic. I was under the impression you could not speak common. Hello, I am Archimedes Sambira. You are?
It looks at you. It lowers its snout in a manner that kind of dictates that it's not going to answer your question until you answer its.
Unfortunate. Well, I am just passing through. I have business to attend to. I won't be long. If you'll allow me to get out of your hair, so to speak.
Dare
you-
pass through my stretch of the mountain.
Well, in fairness, I was in the air first, and
Through my land.
you should really be careful. Avalanches are a thing. Now,
The only one it will kill is you.
I've survived much worse, my friend. So, like I was saying, I am Archimedes Sambira. I will be on my way, unless you have anything else to add.
You will stop.
Okay.
I don't know why it's
I,
teleported.
I suppose I could take a rest if you're offering. I mean,
You will pay a toll.
how much?
Sorry, I didn't hear you if you said anything in response to
How,
that.
how much?
It's going to look you up and down. How much is your life?
Like 2 gold?
It rears back. I should kill you where you stand.
Yes, I could, and maybe you should, but it'd be very nice if you didn't.
The dragon made of the cosmos appears to walk a little bit closer.
He can walk as close as he wants.
Oh. Still looks at you, waiting for your answer.
Not
Waiting for
to
my-
down abilities, Archie, but I don't think you could stop him if you wanted to.
I have a plan.
Realistically, he seems very large.
He do be larg, not gonna lie.
Very large dragon.
But you gotta remember, Archie has done some shit. He's got balls of steel. He's
Alright, well,
he knows
you
this
haven't
thing
answered
can.
his question yet, so he'll open his mouth, Starlight Gathering.
What was his
pointing
question?
directly at you. His question was, how much is your life worth?
I gotta think about this out of character.
I'll
Archie
give you
probably
time
would
out
have.
of character. I'll give
Yeah.
you time out of character, but just know he's pointing his breath weapon at you.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Like I like out of character, I care. Archie doesn't. He'd probably be like.
My life? Well, to put it simply, not as much as my mother's, that's for damn sure. But I'm working on it. You've yet to tell me your name, friend.
Just keeps its mouth open, the energy gathering. Seems like it wants you to pay it.
You may fire that thing at me if you wish. And
I'm going to second wind.
Alright.
I'm going to second wind.
Alright. Please do.
God damn it!
Alright, well, I hate to say it.
Just a question.
Yeah? What's the question?
Archie, have you used your rune of blood?
He has.
I
He
did.
He took 22
Oh,
full
that's
damage.
unfortunate.
Okay,
that is
well,
Don't
unfortunate.
Well,
worry,
you
I got
just-
something planned.
you just taunted a very angry dragon, so you better use whatever you've got planned, because it fires this thing at you.
Sure. What's safe?
It is a dex save as a condensed burst of starlight plows into you.
All right. Do not tell me if this fails or passes. Okay, so that probably fails.
Alright.
I'm going to. Fuck. I don't know if I should use my reaction to burn it on the pass or the. You know what? Would you allow me to roll? Would you allow me to see the damage before I determine whether or not I use the coin on the damage or the?
Yeah, that's
Save.
how the coin works. You can see the outcome before
Okay.
you decide it.
Okay.
You take 81 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so if I change all of those to 1, that's 15 damage. So I'll go ahead and do that with the coin.
That is 15 damage. Alright. As you see this bearing down immense wave of light coming at you, you hold on to the coin, flip it, and you hear you hear the gambler in your head say, "Jesus, this early, kid?" And then the fucking most of the light dissipates out into the surrounding area, lighting up the land, but you do still take a massive burn. The creature will just sort of look at you and survived. Now, what is your life worth? It will start rolling recharge on its breath weapon.
That was nice.
Damn, Doom, give me a sec.
Happening in 6-second increments, so far you've got 12 seconds to talk before he starts lining up the next one. Keep going.
That's completely fair. Yeah. Archimedes will just laugh and shrug his shoulders. Can I make an intimidation check?
No. This creature
No?
is in no way afraid of you. You have not harmed it in any manner.
All right. I think you know what I gotta do.
Oh, are you breaking it?
Run away!
Okay. Using the ancient Joestar technique? Are
Yeah, I
you-
pretty much have to.
Alright, well. Okay. So, you start running away on the third round. Tell me what you're doing. We're entering a skill challenge now. Tell me what
Okay.
you're doing to escape a dragon that is over twice as fast as you.
Over twice as fast as me. Well,
Yeah, they have 80-foot fly speed.
here's what I can go ahead and do. Fuck. Hang on.
You know, I don't know if you'd be receptive at the moment.
I'll be honest. I don't have shit for this. Hang on.
I hate to say it, but this is absolutely a fuck around and find out moment.
I did find out. That's true.
You are in the process of finding out.
Hang on. I might have to open. I might have to like get the fucking hunt out.
Hey man, do what you have to do to survive.
It's true.
Do remember the hunt's cost. You'll lose 13 current and maximum HP, putting you at 1 HP if you invoke the hunt.
Yeah, and I don't have any way to regen. Fucking Christ.
Do remember. Yeah, Tiberulius is one of the more ornery dragons, which is why I said oh no when you rolled him on the table.
Yeah, but I just see. Here's the only thing I can think of doing, and like, it's gonna make you laugh, but in a I can't believe this fucking guy is doing this kind of way. I'm gonna burn a rage, so I can possibly get advantage on an athletics check to call upon my landlubber legs and just
Run the
fucking
fuck
sprint.
away.
Yeah, just fucking get super pissed off and run away. That hurt like a fucking bitch!
Alright, if that's what you want to do. I expected that, honestly, because you need advantage right now. Alright, roll me an athletics check.
Alright,
This creature will
let me see the
roll
roll
an athletics
first.
check as well.
Yeah.
Raw strength, by the way.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Ooh, okay. You two keep pace at this time. The, running down the mountain. It has to take off, so it loses a bit of time there. And you manage to make it partially down the mountain as it, takes off and circles around, coming towards you. You, hold
Alright.
pace. Not gaining any ground, but not losing any ground either, which is the important part.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Well,
next set of rolls.
next set of rolls, yep. If I'm not mistaken, I still get advantage for this round, right?
Yes, and then it would end.
And then it would end, yep. Unless I damage it some way, but I don't think
It
I'm
would
gonna be
mean
able to
that you
do
would have to attack Tibu.
Yep.
10. Rolled pretty
like
bad
that.
this time.
I like that
15.
significantly better.
Alright. It is angry to the point where it's not really thinking well. This is probably like the dragon variant of Barbarian Rage is what it's in. Because you've come into its home, you disrespected it, and it should have fried you, and it knows it should have fried you, but it's just angry about it. So,
Yeah,
you
I'm
gain-
trolling this thing.
you gain this much distance. It will... Here. You gain that much distance. However...
It's not terrible.
This time, need to.
Alright.
All right.
Damn it.
The stars gather in its mouth again. All right, Archimedes.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
What do? It has foregone chasing you this turn.
Ah.
Prime. It's a breath weapon at you.
Well.
Cascade of starlight seems to absorb it towards its mouth.
Fuck. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ.
Was Archie one of the ones to obtain a healing potion?
No.
No. All right.
No. Well, I'm gonna ask inside my head, hey gambler, are you around?
The gambler will say, "I'm always watching, kid."
Holy shit. Okay. Glad to hear you say that.
All right.
I have a proposition for you.
Time seems to slow down for a moment as you offer the gambler a proposition.
Let's go. Okay.
All right.
You are doing well. Good to see. As you could see, I am clearly not.
Here, let me move the man at the table here.
Yep.
Because I should. Move character here. The man at the table. Here he is. Might be hidden when he appears. Yep, he is. Alright. You have called on the man at the table.
So, I may have fucked up.
Yeah, you should have just given him your lunch money.
I tried, but he laughed at me. Ugh. Fucking dragons, am I right? Anyway,
I don't know, they have a charm. They're hungry. I appreciate it. They're greedy.
in terms of what I can barter, how does one use of a coin sound if I lose?
Well, it depends. What are you trying to get?
I'm just trying to get the fuck away from here.
Oh. How about undying service to me?
What else you got? I'm not a fan of bets. Well, no. I should rephrase that. Sorry. I don't know why I said bets. I'm not a fan of debt, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Alright. Well, currently you're gambling for your life. I mean, the stakes have to be a little higher.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. Okay. Seeing as how it is currently useless to me, how about a use of the coin, the rune upon my genitalia, and what else do I have?
By the way, what I meant with servitude, undying servitude, is you would become a warlock of the gambler. Meaning you would lose your levels in other things and become a warlock of the gambler. Just to explain out of character.
Yeah, that would be very bad because I don't have. I'm.
It would.
Hold on.
It would come with a stat boost. I'm just letting you know so you know out of character, and I would be making a subclass for it. But man at the table. Yeah.
That does sound cool.
It's interesting.
It does sound cool.
Should be interesting, but you know, it comes with the side that I am going to play the man at the table as your patron, and you know.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
The thing I'm concerned about is Archie would need to grow arcane roots in his body.
Yeah, you would. Oh, you would. Well, it's more you'd be gifted arcane roots, so
yeah,
you could fulfill his purpose.
Either way, he doesn't like that. He likes not having magic in his body.
I get it. You're good. Do what you will.
So,
Magic follicles.
Mad
So-
whores.
he's raised a use of the coin, the rune upon his dick, and if he's satisfied with that, I won't go further, but
There's a man at the table feeling charitable right now. I mean, he's been off upgrading his psionic, so yeah, I'll take it.
we'll take
Alright.
it. All right.
All right, a table will
I'll let
appear. It is player's choice at this time. So, which game do you want to play? 6 shooters, blackjack, or coin flip?
Oh, you were
single
being
or-
very, very charitable for me. I will let you pick.
No, that's not how it works. It alternates. I picked last time. The next person.
Oh, I appreciate your gesture.
Well, I haven't played 6 shooters yet.
All right. Okay. So, do you need me to explain 6 shooters?
I think I do.
All right. And this may affect your choice to play. 6 shooters is the most volatile of the game. Basically, it's a high noon type draw thing. So you roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Both of you roll 2 dice. Seeing the outcome, you both then call whether your roll overall will be higher or lower than the opponent's, and the opponent does the same.
Okay.
If you both win or both lose, aka you both guess correctly or incorrectly, the current bet is doubled, and then you play another round. And this can keep going. It's how Shieldo ended up losing 4 charisma, because he bet 1, and then it doubled to 2, then it doubled to 3, doubled to 4, and then he lost.
Yeah, that is a thing, and my luck
Yep.
isn't great right now. But Mama didn't raise no little bitch. Let's play 6 shooters.
Alright. Swear to God, if you die.
It'd be
Alright.
pretty funny.
It would be pretty funny. Okay. This...
Could always just double. I could bet everything I have just to keep time stalled.
Good. Alright.
What do I roll?
So you start by rolling 2d6. Both of you roll 2d6.
I'm gonna call higher.
Well, no, you call after you see. So, do you think your roll will be higher or lower than the gambler's? Or than the man at the tables? The gambler, but he's the man at the table.
Right. What? I thought it was before you roll.
No, it's after you roll the 2d6, and then before you roll 4d6 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean-
it's a total of 6d6.
Okay. Okay. Well, I called high. I'm not going back on that.
Alright.
I do want to
he
see
will
your roll
call-
first.
One moment. He will call that he will be lower than yours. 11. So 8. Okay. You both lose. Yours
Yep.
is alright, so the gamble is doubled. Meaning
So
2 uses of the coin, and how would we double the rune?
chop my dick off, I guess.
Never procreate again. No, I'm just kidding. Well,
My
since
dick
the
is around
rune-
you. Instead of him being able to gain 46 as a bonus action once per day, he just loses 46
46.
HP.
Just takes 4d6 necrotic damage. His dick with it. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
We'll go this. You'll owe him a favor. Single favor.
Like
Basically-
Archimedes says, he doesn't like debt.
Alright,
so,
well,
Instead
what
of
do
doing
you
that,
propose? Because you
instead
can't
of-
double the runes. Don't have a
Right.
second one.
he'll say,
I cannot double the rune, obviously.
Mhm.
So what if I offer an alternative solution?
What is it, your...
Well, recently, I regain the sight in my right eye.
Oh, you want to offer him the sight in one of your eyes?
Yep.
All right, we'll take it. Let's go.
Yep.
Round 2.
All right. Round 2.
6.
Hmm.
6 and a 7.
Hmm.
He will call that he will be higher than you.
I will call that I will be higher.
All right.
Go ahead and roll it.
16.
That's really fucking good.
Yeah, that was a really good roll. All right, you lose.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, you lose the rune. The coin is completely expent as it uses its last 2 uses, and you lose sight in one of your eyes.
Yep. That sucks. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I lost everything.
Yeah. You notice the luck goes back on the gambler, and he gets a glowing red rune. That's 6 shooters, man. And he'll look at you and say, "So, still want my help on getting out of this?"
Well, to be completely honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to get out without your help.
I mean,
But if
there's
this
another thing. I can sense another thing inside you that might be able to help. Do you accept toes? No. The man at the table does not accept toes.
Damn, I lost everything. I'll
Yeah.
say to him, like,
I'll try to gamble those things back later from you, if you're
Alright.
always keeping a watchful eye on me. But I know when my luck is shit for the day. I mean,
gestures back to the dragon that's still frozen in time.
Alright. It's not frozen, it's just slowed in time. Like, the stars are still slowly gathering in its mouth.
I offer.
You want to try and just make a straight trade?
Oh, why didn't you just say so? Yeah, I would have done that instead.
I mean, you can't lay your cards all on the table at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have the tower, but I don't really want to get rid of that.
And you can just owe me favors, kid.
I know. I don't want to.
Maybe what it comes down to.
I am Archimedes Sambira, about to be killed by a big-ass dragon. But I'm not about favors. I like to have equal grounds with the people I work with.
I don't know if you're in a position to bargain, really.
It's true. You know me, though.
At the moment, I can't hear you. Alright, I can hear you again. Go for it.
Will you allow me 5 minutes to catch my breath before my inevitable demise?
The second you start running, I'm on freezing time.
Second I start running?
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You
I'll
can't
be fine.
Can't cheat me if you want to take a minute to catch your breath before you and pray to your God or whatever. I don't know. Before you burn
Yeah.
to death,
You get my idea.
And he's just going to sit down in a seat, pull out the expensive alcohol,
right?
and he's actually going to offer the gambler a sip.
It's free. Don't worry about gambling anything for it.
Man at the table will take a sip warily and they'll pass it back. So, how do you plan to get out of this mess? Curious.
I'm still thinking about that myself.
Starlight just kind of charging to the north. Energy.
He'll take a big old sip of the expensive alcohol, the biggest sip he can muster, and he finishes it.
Come on, favors aren't bad. Just get some artifacts.
No! Give me a second. In my
Here we
perpetual
go.
state of slowed time.
I mean, it is slowed, but slowed has a point where it'll catch up. So
I know. Can I see any areas that I could use to better escape?
there is a pathway to the south and a pathway to the east, and the west, and that's it. But the issue you're currently facing is that this beam, once time is gone, or once time starts moving again, this beam is going.
Right.
There is a very low likelihood you survive.
Low, but not impossible.
It would have to
Especially
roll.
Like you've gambled away both of your remaining uses of the coin.
Right.
It would have to roll less than half of the average damage for you, sir.
If I fail the dex save.
Then it would have to roll average. And then you would survive but still be unconscious.
Fuck, dude.
There is almost no world where you survive this on your own. So, as your DM, I can advise you to do one of the few things that you have access to. One, make a deal with the gambler. Or, sorry, the man at the table, not the gambler. I don't know why I keep calling him the gambler. Make a deal with the man at the table. He's a resource you can use. Might be smart. Two, attempt to call on the dragon's mercy. Probably won't work. You'll have to offer him stuff which you don't really have much of anymore.
Right.
Or three, unleash the beast inside. As far as I, as the DM, see it, it's you get extremely lucky on both the damage rolls and you succeed the save, or you do one of those three things. Those are the only three ways I see you survive this altercation with the blazing star, or the shining star. I don't know why you taunted a dragon, man. They will follow up.
In fairness, Archimedes is very keen on fuck around and find out, but then get your shit kicked in.
I get it. And I will admit,
You know what?
You did fuck around and you did find out.
Like, gotta admit it was cool though.
Sure. It was interesting until you got hit by Starfire.
It's true.
Aurelian Soul came up and ulted him.
I still have 6 days to go.
Day one, by the way.
I know. What the fuck do I do?
I don't know. What do you do? Okay. Out of character, I'm giving you
I know.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh shit.
To figure out, that is the point when the stop time will reach. So I am starting a timer on my phone. You have 10 minutes, and I will warn you when you have 5 minutes, and I will warn you when you have 2 minutes and 1 minute.
Okay.
You have 10 minutes starting now. Here's a plan of action.
You said you offer trades, yes?
Yeah.
Recently, I've come into contact with a demon. The name is the Hunt. And currently, I don't know if you're aware,
I can see it inside you.
I am his link to this world. Binded to me are 2 chains.
If
Do
you're
either
asking
of them...
if I want the Hunt, that's gonna be a hard no for me. Hey. Not interested.
I see.
I love that. That's gonna be a hard no from me, chief.
The fucking... It's just a dude.
But surely you are aware. If I die here, that beast will be unleashed upon the world, yes?
Oh, I understand. I mean, inevitably somebody will either deal with it, or it'll eat the world and then I just go to one of the other ones. Like, this planet dying isn't really... I mean, it's a loss for me, but it's not a loss for me, if you get my meaning.
I understand.
Well, just owe me some favors.
He's just gonna stand up. Then he's going to shake his hand, and he's going to say, I really do appreciate your hospitality. And thank you for giving me a few moments to reflect, free of charge. However, to be perfectly honest with you, I get lucky or I die.
Boy.
So, in that regard, it's been a pleasure knowing you.
He's going to put out a hand.
The man at the table will shake your hand. All right, Archimedes. What plan are you committing to?
Before that, he's just going to say one last thing. After he gets done shaking the man's hand, he's going to say,
If I do not survive this, then I will be no more worthy than my mother was.
All right.
and he's going to take a running stance like he would at the Olympics or something at the starting line.
All right.
And then one final shark sound effect
Right.
as he darts off, and I rage.
All right, you rage. I am going to give you an athletics check. You are going to attempt to outrun Starfire. You need a very good roll.
Here we go. How's that? Can I... Is this still being streamed?
It is.
Can I play my track?
Fucking go for it, I guess.
That's so fucking badass!
Holy shit. What?
Fucking Shonen Protag moment.
You're tapped into the Speed Force!
Run.
Where's your groovy section? You know what? Just play the.
I have a hidden
Play the boss
music box.
theme. There you go.
Send me what you want. I will go ahead and launch it. Roll the dice and pray. Oh boy. Yeah, no, this I cannot. I was like, yeah, he's got a nat 20. That's the only way he survived. Well, you could have 19 as well. You needed a 25 or higher to outrun it, because it is condensed Starfire.
The point is, Archie fucked around and found out.
On day one, after losing everything to the fucking gambler. All right.
Hey, he will win it back. That is a promise.
All right. All right. All right. And Archimedes, like some kind of fucking fiend out of the pits of hell, runs for his goddamn life. All right. Progress all the way to fucking south as the beam of Starfire begins to pulsate out behind you, missing, almost annihilating your body, turning the rocks that you were behind with the gambler into atomized dust, tearing up portions of the mountain. But oh boy, you keep fucking running. And you probably have learned a good lesson: don't fuck around with the dragon.
Doom, a part of me really wants to do this. A part of me really doesn't.
Wants to do what?
I will say what I want to do, but that doesn't mean I actually do it.
Alright.
You know what? Fuck it. I will roll a 1d2. One yes, two
Remember
no.
that you're in a precarious situation, so your every
Doom, I
action
know.
matters. You've outrun the breath weapon before now, and
All
gained
right,
some pretty good.
All right. We're chilling. I'll tell you what I was going to do.
Alright, what were you gonna do?
He was going to, while running for his fucking life, smile and yell at this fucking dragon. You can't even kill a fucking human! You suck!
Jesus Christ, that was loud. But, yeah, holy shit. I mean, if you want to taunt the dragon,
It'd be
Go
very
for
funny, but no. The dice rolled no, so I'm not gonna do it.
alright, cool. Yep, you run for your goddamn life. Making it south, and as you reach here, I must move something real quick. As you reach here, the sun returns, and it seems you are out of the goddamn layer range of the shining star.
I'm gonna keep running for a little bit.
Keep running, man.
Vision back to 300?
Yeah. Vision's back to 300, and you can continue south. That is the cutoff for this current map.
Oh boy.
I'm going to move you back to the world map.
How about that, Doom?
You got so fucking lucky.
I know. That's like here's the thing. I knew that many losses at the gambler means I gotta have some luck stored up.
I just want to say, because of how time works inside the tower and whatnot, if you would have died just then, it would practically be as if we left the room and then it was free.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, there you are. You are currently here on the mountain. Your parachuting antics have got you down 2 days. You
Well,
continue down the mountain.
if it looks as though I am safe, I'm just gonna catch my breath. You can stop playing the music now.
Yeah, I will. I was about to go do that. Are you taking a short rest?
That is a tough question. Tough question. I believe I only have the fighter hit die right now. Or actually, no, I should have the other ones. Didn't we? Didn't we take a long rest?
Yeah, you guys took a long rest in town. Well,
get-
remember, on a long rest, you regain half your expend hit die, so...
Right, but I have a D12 and a D8, so I don't really...
Well, you have a D12, a D8, and a D10, so...
Right, but I didn't expend the D10.
Okay. Half your total hit die rounded down, so you could choose to get the D12 back if you want.
Yeah, I'll get the D12 back then.
Alright, so you have those 2 hit die. Gotcha.
If I can find a place to, like, nestle myself...
Roll
Just
me a
hide?
survival check. Let's see if you can find an area in the mountain that you can hide from a very angry dragon that's probably pursuing you.
Probably pursuing?
Yeah, you're just running. You can't tell at the moment. Do you want to stop and look for him?
I'll turn my head back.
All right.
But, like, I won't stop in my tracks.
Yeah, at the moment you don't see him. So
if he's a dragon, would I, like, with common knowledge, would I know that dragons have, like, perception capabilities?
roll me. We're gonna say roll me a nature check since dragons are a natural creature. I mean, if you're asking if they can see, yes, but if you're asking if they can see well, that's more of a
That's a 12.
That's enough to kind of know that, yeah, usually they have pretty good eyesight because they have to watch out for intruders all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going then. Just a little bit more, if I can.
Alright, yeah, you can.
Just a
And
little
you will
more.
enter Sands.
Yep.
Alright, at this point you have been traveling for 8 hours. Do you want to push on or do you want to rest?
I do enter the sands. Okay.
Yeah. You're basically at the base of the mountain. The sand of the
Can I
mountain.
find like a tree I can perch up on?
There are no trees. It is a desert.
Can I find
Trees
like a
would be
rock
on the coast. There's rock. Yeah, you can perch up on a rock.
I'll just I'll nestle myself between 2 rocks if I can.
Mm-hmm.
A small sleeping bag and
How much water are you drinking?
we'll drink.
So, one moment before I explain. You need 2 water skins worth of water to survive without any rolls for exhaustion. If you drink 1 water skin worth of water, so a creature that has only half that water must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or suffer 1 level of exhaustion at the end of the day. A character with access to even less water automatically suffers 1 level of exhaustion at the end of the day. So, at the moment, you only need to drink half of one, and then you get a roll. If you drink none, you will automatically suffer exhaustion.
So
you
if I
a
drink
full,
one, I'll
you
be
do not
fine.
have to make a roll.
I'll drink one then.
All right, then
And then I'll eat some rations then. Wait, hold on. I thought you said
No, so
one right now. Okay, then I'll drink two.
okay. So you have
No.
1.5 gallons worth of water left. So you drank 2 water skins, leaving you with 1.5 gallons worth of water now. Or sorry, no. Yeah, no, that's correct. 1.5 gallons worth of water now. All right.
So I can no. And then I'll eat 2 rations. So
Yes.
14 rations total.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm going, in my head, I'm going to say,
Okay, so normally that kind of thing doesn't happen.
The hunt is completely silent.
Pretty cool how I stood up to it now, huh?
It will say, "We'll already run from predators."
Well, I'm going to take a bit of a rest. If you could keep an eye out for me, that'd be fantastic.
Fine.
I'll take a.
All right.
I'll take a long rest.
Yep, I assumed as much. All right, you regain 1 hit dice, all of your HP. You have not consumed a corpse, so obtain
That's
1 level of
true.
exhaustion as the hunt takes its toll.
That is true. Yeah, totally forgot about that.
So, on the map, you can see that the closest water is here.
The closest water is where?
Here, 3 days away.
Yeah, that's ocean water, though.
Yep. Meaning you'd have to boil it. Alternatively, you can attempt to make it 6 days.
I'm already on exhaustion 1.
Plan out your route and let me know when you've figured it out.
Yep, I'm thinking. The most important thing is that we got Rage back. Overall, we've lost.
Yeah, and
But
so
the
far
the strong men aren't the one who win. The strong men are the one who get their ass kicked and get up.
Keep telling yourself if you want to, buddy.
It's true.
He says, missing several powers.
Hey, it's powers I can take or leave. So I was under the impression that boiling water doesn't actually work in terms of.
I mean, if you boil water, you can remove the salt from it. That's what makes you sick in ocean water. Hyper salty.
Okay. So if I know that in character,
as a pirate, more than likely would know that.
No, of course, but like,
yeah,
I was under the impression that that doesn't work like in real life. I don't think.
No, yeah, that's one of the common ways that you succeed in surviving on like a raft or something. So much so, I think some rafts come with a kit to boil water.
Huh. There you go. Then yeah. Ooh, we get the tower glass too.
Yeah, you regain your ability to use the tower of glass.
Archie's like, okay. Not only am I trekking through the desert, I don't have any water. I have about a day's worth of water, so I'm gonna try to make my way over here.
Right. So, first day through the desert. Roll me a D100.
Yep. 98.
All right, 98. You are for the most part safe. Roll me another D100 to check the weather. See if you can get lucky and it rains. Very unlikely. Unfortunately, that is not enough for it to.
Very unlikely is my best friend.
All right. You may move yourself 1 square closer to the water.
Oh yeah.
No, diagonal.
Actually,
diagonal works.
Yeah. That I don't want to get within 5 feet of this.
Oh
wait,
no,
like, I wouldn't even.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even do it.
Each tile is 24 miles because that's the pace you can travel at a normal day.
Okay.
All right, Archimedes. At the end of this day, I need to ask a couple questions. One, are you trying to force march, which basically means pushing yourself beyond the normal limits and potentially taking exhaustion to travel longer?
Okay.
Are you going
can't-
without sleep? And how much water are you drinking?
Well, first of all, I need to ask this question. Do I happen to see any corpses along my way?
Roll me a D100 and pray that you're very lucky.
Yep.
Not lucky enough. No.
Not lucky enough. Okay. So I need to push myself.
So do remember, when you take a long rest, you do remove one level of exhaustion. So you will
Okay.
whatever you gain from the hunt will kind of be nullified by what you lose from long resting. But if you start taking multiple levels of exhaustion, say one from the hunt, one from not drinking enough water, one from the heat,
Right.
etc., you will start. That's when you will start suffering.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So I can take a long rest today, long as I
Yes.
have water.
As long as you have water, you can. But you have enough water for one day.
One day, yep. So I gotta get some fucking water. You know what? We'll do the we'll do the thingamajig later. We'll drink both water skins. We'll take a long rest. Ask the hunt to keep an eye out.
Got it.
We'll take another long rest.
You will gain one level of exhaustion, but you will lose one level of exhaustion. The next day, roll me a D100.
10.
10. That is enough for rain. Rain happens.
Wow. Archie's
just enough.
Fuck yeah, baby!
Alright.
I'm gonna get all my water skins, start collecting that shit.
Yep. You can feel free to. It will take you a while because if you've ever tried to fill up a water skin in the rain, it is not easy.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so
I'll just
you lose,
set up a small camp.
Yep. You lose some of the time traveling, but you do get water. And there is rain in the desert, which is nice.
I do get water.
Following that, roll me another D100 to see how undisturbed you are.
88.
88. You are undisturbed.
All right. So I do move myself one space closer then.
I don't think so because you would have spent a fair amount of time gathering water. So
okay.
You will move yourself half a space.
So I just press Alt.
Hold Control. Control will allow you to freely move. There you go.
All right.
All right. And I'm assuming you drink a gallon of water.
And because I rested that much.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna fucking fill some of my empty beer cans up too.
Okay.
That is a good strat.
Your
so I have 2 bottles of water, and I have 1 expensive bottle of water.
Got it. All right. Yeah, you can absolutely do so.
Yep.
Getting kind of lucky with the rolls and so far.
I'm gonna
do remember I am tracking the days, and this will mean that you likely will not be at next session unless they decide you just wait in town.
They probably won't. I've already gotten pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I don't want to push it. I've had my cool guy moment.
All right.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rest while I'm collecting water.
Got it.
So we'll do the long rest and get it out of the way, and then we'll travel.
Gotcha. All right. So
that
then you can move the full square. You are currently at 2 days worth of travel at the moment.
Got it.
Meaning past 2/3 of a day have passed for that. At this point, I need you to roll me 3 D100s as you are within a fair range of the tower. So we will see the wild magic of the tower affects you anyway.
83, 67, 63.
Okay. Nope, you're okay. No wild magic occurs.
Then you need another D100?
Yes. I need a D100 to see weather, and I need a D100 to see how, left alone you are.
Here's weather. Here's left alone.
It is extremely warm. Alright. I need...
So before you get to that,
Yes.
how much water do I drink?
You drink 2 gallons, which is 4 water skins worth,
4 water skins worth.
because you're in
okay.
a very warm place.
And I filled up 5. How much would you say is an expensive bottle of beer?
Well, they're not a bottle item in Offric.
I'm sure there is, but like I'm figuring that 5 GP holds more than average, right?
Well, no, because I mean, realistically, the
3
cost
then.
is in the alcohol, not the bottled glass. There it is. It holds 1.5 pints, meaning a bottle holds less than a water skin. Bottle holds
So
you
if about
need
3 bottles then
no,
is equivalent to
yeah,
2.
3 bottles. 3 bottles is equivalent to a water skin.
3
Right.
bottles of okay, that's a thing. So I'm
Yeah.
at 2 water skins then.
Yeah, because it's 1.5 pints, and it's 4 pints to a water skin, so it's
Got it.
4.5 for 3 bottles. So you're just above a water skin with 3 bottles of water.
I probably should have just emptied all my alcohol, but Archie would never do that.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Matter of fact, he probably would have drank that halfway full one, so I'm at 3 alcohols.
Got it. All right. It is extremely hot because of what you rolled in the desert. I need 4 Constitution saving throws against extreme heat. As you are traveling through the day without any cover, without shelter, it is affecting your body, etc. And it is hot.
Got it. Yep, I got it. Okay.
4 Constitution saving throws.
Yep,
So you
I'm
are,
just.
I believe, proficient. So that's good.
Yep. It's not bad.
It's good. Passes. Fails. Passes. Passes. Alright, you gain 1 level of exhaustion from the heat.
Ugh.
You are currently
I'm
at
at
2 levels of exhaustion, and your speed is halved.
Yep. Fucking
Alright.
Christ. Ugh.
Though this is throughout the day, so you do manage to get 1 square closer to the ocean. And move yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If I am correct, you have just enough water to drink half the water you are required as you get towards the ocean. So I need you to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to see if you can survive the being, dehydrated.
I have 2 water skins left.
You need 2 water skins is 2 water skins is 1 gallon. In a hot area, you require 2 gallons worth of water.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Damn.
If you drink anything less than 2 water skins worth of water, you automatically gain a level of.
All right, here's the con save. Come on, baby. Damn. Fucking.
All right, 3 levels of exhaustion, disadvantage on all ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls, as well as half speed. What you're at.
So I'm at the
Survives a
ocean.
dragon, dies in the desert. Very.
Wouldn't he have
Very
removed one from his long rest? So wouldn't he be at 2?
No, I have the
No,
hunt.
because he gains 1 because he can't feed the hunt.
Yeah.
he's-
Yeah, but he
He's at-
removes 1 on a long rest, and he had 2. So if he just remained with 1, then this one would be his second.
He gains and removes 1.
Yeah.
So
Oh wait,
gain-
no.
Yeah,
no, never mind.
You gain 1
No,
from heat.
DM's right.
Gained, yeah. I'm
I
keeping
do have a
track.
question though.
Yeah.
It's been several days. Have I found a corpse at all?
Roll me another 2 D100s at this point in time. Roll the. Yeah, okay. You will have found 1 corpse, I will say. So you may
Cool.
remove 1 level of exhaustion. Funnily enough,
Yep,
that's
so I'm at
close to
2.
the tower.
Poor bastard. Oh well, eat them up.
Alright, and the hunt removes itself from your shadow extends, and much like a Wendigo, consumes the entirety of the corpse.
What happens when you do that?
It just turns to you and opens its mouth. There is just a black void.
That is unfortunate. Well, I hope their soul is not trapped in there. It'd be very cramped, I'd imagine.
And it will sink back into your shadow.
Oh, see, do they eat their soul or just the carcass?
The only time it eats a creature's soul, and you would know this because it told you,
Mhm.
is when it eats a living creature.
Okay, so he's not using his
Yeah,
fucking
because the
body
soul is
anyway.
not in the body.
Yep.
All right,
So we're at 2 exhaustion then.
you are at 2 exhaustion. Yeah, we're able to feed the hunt one day.
All right, we're at the ocean.
Okay, you are at the ocean. All right. Now, the process at which you boil something like that is. What do you have on you? I need just give me your entire inventory list because. Oh boy.
I have pretty much all of this on hand.
Just post it and uh, I'll
Yep.
see if you even have the material to jury rig this, or if you've got to pray and try and get to Abusang with accruing 1 exhaustion every time.
I have empty water skins.
I gotcha.
So empty water skins
All right, 1 moment.
times 5.
I will open
I
it.
will say, surprisingly, out of character, I do know how to jury rig what is going on.
Exactly. I do too.
It's a really weird contraption with a lot of steps, but
It's possible.
yeah, it's
Do ha-
definitely possible.
I do have a mess
with
kit.
what you have. All right. All right. Tell me, how would you do this, ladies?
How would I do this? Well, how would Archimedes do this? He is a pirate. I'm
Okay.
assuming that he would know.
All right. I will explain the basics. I don't know if you've ever done this in real life, but essentially, what you have to do is you have to use something reflective and hope that there's a lot of sunlight. Guess what? That part's done. So you're in a
Yep.
desert.
Yep.
Use something reflective to boil the water into something to catch it. And then that will filter out the water and then the salt kind of just there, and you can empty it.
Okay.
Keep the water.
How big is the cup I get?
From
From my mess kit.
your mess kit, I would say it's like a normal cup. You know, like a wooden cup. It's probably
Okay.
maybe like Lancer.
How
I'm gonna trust your judgment, but do you think it's 2.5 inches is not very large, right? That's about the size of a hand. So I think that'd be fair.
I'll interrupt here. How big is the bowl? Because we do get a bowl too, right?
A bowl, yeah. Bowl. I'd say
Bowl is
5
probably better
inches.
for this.
5 inches diameter.
Got it. Okay. So what Archimedes will go ahead and do
Got a bowl there.
is he will go ahead, go in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually going to smile at it. It's a sight familiar to him. Instead of towered corridors, the constant threat of death, the snout of a dragon, and he's going to take the bowl from his mess kit. He's actually going to take the time to wash his fucking clothes too.
Okay.
So his clothes are strung up on a small hammock-esque thing using his bedroll and a couple sticks he found laying around. So Archimedes is just walking around in his underwear at the seashore. He's using the bowl. He's oh, I haven't been marking off rations. I apologize. Hang on, I'll go ahead and do that. How long has it been since my first
4 days?
my second day?
It's 4 days total because you have basically you descended the entire mountain in 1 day from running and that parachute.
Okay. I think I have expended 2. No, I've expended. So I should expend 1 more, I think.
Yep. Got it. Go ahead and mark them down when you're.
Yeah, I think I'm not.
Again, it's not the most important thing as long as you mark them down.
I'm doing my best, but I did forget about the ration, so I'm hoping that's right. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'll do 8 rations. We'll just say Archimedes got a little extra hungry one day. Who cares?
Gotcha.
He's like, yeah, I can eat this. He'll use the bowl
Mm-hmm.
and he'll line up all of his empty bottles.
Gotcha.
He will drink a new bottle of alcohol. So he is now at 2 bottles of alcohol. He has 3 empty, 1 expensive.
Got it. So that's just about an extra water skin worth. It's over a little, over a water skin worth.
He has a cup from his mess kit.
Got it.
And I believe that's all I can carry. So for right now. So that water will get me good, or that cup will get me through today.
Well, how are you? Like, what are you jury rigging? Once
Yep.
you get...
Yep. I know.
Got
What we're going to go ahead and do is Archimedes is going to this is going to be very time consuming, and he knows that.
Yeah.
But what he's basically going to do is he's going to go into the ocean, going to get the bowl, and with that 5 inches of space, he's just going to get as much water as he can, plant it on a small rock that's facing towards the sun. It's rising in the east, so he'd put it on a rock facing the east, and then he'd actually raise up his tower of glass.
All right.
To sort of get that reflection into the bowl.
All right. Got it. Archimedes.
Yo.
As you do so, make me a perception check with advantage.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. That's a straight roll.
Yep.
Please. Please.
Nope.
Oof.
Don't see anything. Got it. All right.
I was also just real quick. I wasn't ignoring you earlier. I was muted and forgot that I was muted.
That's all good.
But yeah. He's in his underwear. He still has a gear pouch on, but he's just in his underwear.
You filled the bowl with water. You're using a reflection. Got it, from the tower to heat it up with the sun and stuff. All right. What else?
If I see that it is working, I continue.
Okay. The water would start to boil eventually.
Cooking. It needs a bit more alcohol.
With that, the water does start to evaporate over time. That's your next.
Oh, I mean, I'd eventually pour it into a water skin if I think it's safe enough to drink.
Well, so here's your issue. Boiling it doesn't remove the salt; it puts the salt at the bottom, which is still mixed into the water, and then it evaporates. What you're meant to do is you're meant to move the water over to another container.
Oh, if I knew that, I would.
With evaporation and condensation.
Yep, exactly. You basically evaporate the water and then condense it into another container.
Okay.
There are probably other ways to desalinate, but that is the only one I know.
That's the one you can jury rig.
Yeah.
The one I'll go ahead and do is like if I knew that.
Yeah,
I would
know it. You would know the general of how to. It's just how do you do it with what you have on hand.
I would have stacked bottles and water skins among each other and tie them together with some rope.
Okay.
If I could do that.
Yeah, you can.
And then I would use the tower.
Rope.
Yeah, I do. I have 50 feet of silk.
Okay.
I think I do have 50 feet of hempen too. Yep, 50 feet.
Gotcha.
So I have 100 feet altogether.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
Does it work?
Well, tie the bottles together, but how are you?
Okay, connecting this.
So are you just holding the bottles above, or?
Like I was figuring, like I would tie them so their ends are together.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It would be slow, but it would work because you're essentially heating it up and then filling the bottles, and then the runoff would go into other bottles.
Right.
can
Yeah.
work. Just know it is going to take you a very long time to fill it up this way. This is not very efficient, the setup you have described. But it is working.
What I could do is I could put. Would you allow me to have a piece of paper on hand?
I would allow it. I would say
I could
that
put
you
a piece of. I could put a piece of paper between them, cut a few holes in, or not even cut a few holes in. I could just fuck. If I do that, then the water wouldn't escape. I don't think.
until the paper gets soggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That would help fill up some of them faster. Yes, until the paper
Yep.
breaks.
Mhm.
I will say over the course of 2 hours, using the paper because it is slow, you would probably fill up 2 water skins. Every hour after that will fill up half of a water or a bottle, essentially.
Okay.
A bottle and a bit of another one.
Well, guess we're camping out here for a little bit.
Gotcha.
I'm already not making next session. Let's fucking do this. You know what I mean?
That's fair. All right.
Yep.
With that, the next day, you camp out. You have all your water. You lose one, you gain one because you can't feed the hunt.
Put my pants back on.
My God. All right. Archimedes, then. Do you continue traveling?
Archimedes seems to have painted something red on a coconut.
Damn it, Wilson.
Oh,
Wilson.
Imperious. I do not know why we fight so.
Oh my
He's going
God.
to stroke his coconut cheek.
This coconut is goddamn imperious. Oh my
And then the
God.
camera
Oh.
pans to an entire coconut family. There's one that looks like Miguel, one that looks like Shildo, and one that looks like Holly.
Roll me a wisdom save, I guess, from isolation to see if you're fucking insane yet or not. Jesus Christ.
This is funny though.
Can't believe it. Jesus Christ. Alright.
9, he's losing it.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna roll me a D100. We're gonna find a long-term insanity.
40.
All right,
I'm gonna ping everyone real quick. Tell them that Archie has made them into coconuts.
Would you roll for the D100?
40.
40.
Alright,
We get to the end of the campaign, and the end boss is in fact not a cosmic being, but it's those 4 coconuts given life.
alright. You are kind of revulsed by this entire desert. It's God, why the fuck are you here? You have gained the flaw. I fucking hate the desert. I want to get away from the desert as soon as possible.
Are you sure this is insanity? I think this is what Archimedes thinks.
It's
And definite madnesses present themselves as flaws.
yeah.
This is completely fair though. Like this is pretty much what Archimedes is thinking. It's pretty rational to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, but this is like an intense revulsion of the desert. Get the fuck out as soon as you can. Alright, with that in mind, make sure to add that to your character sheet as a flaw. Do you continue onward?
Hang on. I guess I'll put it in feats. Archie fucking hates the desert. Written in big red letters, flaw. Archie fucking hates the desert.
My God.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, I take a long rest. I get all my water.
Stay at 3 exhaustion because you gain 1, lose 1.
No, I'm at 2.
2,
I said
yes. You're at 2.
Yep.
That is correct. So gain 1, lose 1, stay at 2. Gotcha.
Water skin times 5, and I drank 2 for the day. And then I have 3 waters, 1 cup. Actually,
Alright.
I'd probably drink that cup first because it's
Yeah,
easy
I
to
see.
carry. So we'll drink 1 cup, and how many waters are it? It's 4 per water skin.
4
So I'll
water
drink
skins, yes.
3 bottles in 1 cup, and I'll just
Gotcha.
keep that expensive bottle on me.
Got it. Alright, yes, that is enough. And you can fill up
So-
before you leave.
I can fill up a little bit before I leave, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Go ahead
I'll fill
and
up
regain.
3 bottles then,
Got it.
so that I have an extra day.
Alright. And do you travel?
And a bounce. Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and you will.
Rations.
You are. Travel speed. You are moving at half speed because you are at exhaustion 2.
Right.
So 1 day.
Tell you what, DM, can I make a raft?
You want to take the time chopping down trees, binding it together with rope, etc.
I think it'd be a better idea at this point.
Up to you. Want to take the day doing that?
Archie's a fucking pirate. He'd love to go out at sea again.
Gotcha.
Archie just fucked the rest of the party and sails out to sea, never to see the rest of us again.
It's
My
true.
God.
This is
Alright.
how I end things.
I mean, you're already at the point where it's going to be 2 in-character days before they can find you. And assuming that they spend all of those 2 days in the tower. Or in the, yeah.
Hopefully they
village
don't do
tower.
too much.
Well... Rug. Anyway,
It's okay.
you can continue down 1 space. Wait, okay. Go ahead and roll me a woodworker's check. We're gonna say this is a strength check. Kind of bind the raft together and, all of that.
Sure, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much else. I will rage.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, Rage will not help you here because Rage would give you it for a single turn, and this is a long form action.
Okay.
So you are at disadvantage.
Then if I know that, I will keep at 2, if that's all right.
We'll keep it what?
2 out of 2 rages.
Got it. Yeah, keep it at. Yeah, I mean, you know that because you rage for a second, unless. Like, your maximum rage is a minute, and you're not finishing this entire raft chopping down trees in a minute.
Right. Would I? And I know I'm going to go through all this trouble to get like a 1 at the end of this. Would I be
Man.
able to claim advantage because I'm so familiar with water?
I would say no, because
Okay.
has
That's
Archimedes
fine.
ever had to make a raft before? What I'll ask.
I'm sure. I'm sure he has. I
Okay,
haven't
then I will
come up with
allow
a
it that
scenario
it's
where
straight
he will, but I'm sure he's done it.
Alright, then I will allow it to you to have
Yep.
advantage, so it is a straight roll.
Straight roll. Yep. Hey.
Not bad. Alright. You make a functioning raft?
That looks functioning to me. Like in character, Archimedes is like, I'm the best.
Alright. And I'm assuming you make an oar out of a branch or out of a piece of tree or wood.
I'll make an oar and a sail.
Alright, I'm gonna need another check for the sail. Because that is more complex than just an.
Is that also strength?
Yes. I will say. Another woodworker's check.
Damn. Is that a dis?
No, it'll be a straight roll.
Okay.
9. It's a shoddy fucking sail, but it's what you've got.
I mean, any help.
Right.
Any help is appreciated.
Alright.
Let's go. I push the raft out.
Raft out. Alright.
I bring all my coconut brethren.
Oh my god. You may move yourself onto the water first, the first water tile. Alright.
This is so funny.
Christ. Alright. Next up. Move yourself onto the first water tile if you could.
I did.
Oh, weird. It's not updated on that one.
You're talking about right here, right?
Yeah. It just hasn't updated for me yet, I guess.
Okay.
But whatever, we'll just continue.
I'm going to roll a d4.
What are you rolling a d4 for?
You'll see. A seagull swoops by and abducts Coconut Imperius.
You bastard!
I throw a rock at it.
Alright, roll me an improvised weapon attack.
Thunk.
Nope, flies off. The seagull has obtained your Coconut Imperius. Alright. Roll me a d100 to check the wind. 100 is more favorable, 1 is less favorable to your cause.
I gotta PM Imperius. I gotta add Imperius real quick.
Alright. But yes.
Yes, so as I put in Glass General,
Yeah, I know.
Archie erects a small cross on the raft.
Jesus Christ. Alright, roll me a d100. See if the wind and the waves are favorable.
That's a 26 then?
26. I said 100 was more favorable, 1 is less favorable. So while it's not full out storming, the wind is against you. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Here's a question for you, Doom. I have proficiency in water vehicles. May I add my proficiency bonus twice?
Yes, you. Twice? No, but I would say that this is meant to be a water vehicles check anyway, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, but athletics is expertise. So I mean,
Well,
that's
you may use athletics if you wish.
yeah. 24.
24?
Oh, that's at dis. I apologize.
Yep.
23. All right, works out.
Alright, yes, you managed to move one space. So it is tiring.
Cool.
Go ahead and move
It is
yourself one
tiring.
space.
We're about to make it to Hussein.
Oh my god. Alright. You're fucking lucky that the port is open. Roll me a d100.
This is
You
so
are
fucking funny.
7 days in.
I need to roll a d4. Wait, a d3, I apologize. A small tentacle comes by and knocks Coconut Shieldo off the raft.
Oh my god.
Archie breaks down crying.
This is what teaches Archimedes about party comprehension, or working with the party, seeing his fucking fake party die.
He's going to actually, like, run over to the place where he fucking... You know what? I'm gonna RP a little before the coconut got swooped off. He sees Shieldo, like, rolling over due to the wind over to the edge of the boat. He's like,
Shieldo, don't go too far over there. It's dangerous.
and then out the side of his mouth, he's going to mimic Shieldo. It's going to be fine, Archimedes.
It was actually a pretty good impression of him.
And then he just gets fucking grabbed by a tentacle. Archie comes over to the water and just starts rustling around in the water with his hands. He can't find him, and he like slowly brings up the water, and it's like dripping off of his hands. He just starts sobbing uncontrollably. Suddenly, Coconut Oliviero comes by and gives him a loving and understanding brush of the thigh, and he's going to slap Coconut Oliviero. Don't touch me!
And then Archie realizes that actually Olivero didn't move, and he's losing his goddamn mind.
We could do that, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a d100 to see